Hi there, this is Jen Kitzmiller with the National Weather Service in Missoula, and I have your winter planning briefing, which was recorded on Thursday, January 19th. So here's just a few of the key points. We've got high pressure that's going to be moving in tonight into Saturday, bringing areas of fog and stratus. Overall, pretty much benign weather, although there is potential to see some light snow or some flurries falling out of the stratus, particularly across northwest Montana. Our next system comes in Saturday night into Sunday with a cold front passage. We're expecting widespread snow showers, gusty westerly winds, and potential to see some snow squalls develop. Snow bands potentially lingering into the day Sunday, and then as we look out into early next week, we're going to have northwest flow aloft that's going to maintain cool temperatures and periods of light snowfall over the region. So here's our current satellite imagery. We've got the low pressure system that brought some light snow across much of western Montana and north central Idaho, slowly moving southeast out of the region. Then looking off to our west, you'll see this area of high pressure starting to build in. That's really just going to bring fog and low stratus. However, if you look further off to the west, you'll see this area of moisture that's going to be moving through us this weekend and bring that cold front through for a period of some more snowfall. So focusing in on that Saturday night to Sunday time frame, that is currently the time frame that we're looking at the passage of that cold front. So a few things that we're tracking with that. One, it does look pretty breezy as that front goes through, so there's going to be potential to see wind gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour with and behind the front, especially with any showers that develop. We are expecting fairly widespread snow showers across the entire region with slick conditions developing and lasting into Sunday. The graphic here on the left is kind of showing a middle of the road forecast of what snowfall amounts might look like. And you'll see it's really favoring northwest Montana near the Continental Divide. Also some maybe enhanced snowfall amounts right along the Idaho-Montana border and then down into north central Idaho. One thing I will say is that we are looking at potential for some snow squalls or snow bands to develop. And I'm going to circle here the area where we think the snow squalls in particular are most likely, which is going to be favoring southwest Montana and Lemhi County. You'll see the snowfall amounts in this forecast are relatively low. However, any areas that get those isolated snow squalls or snow bands that develop could see higher amounts than this. So just something to keep in mind, and I'll get into a little more detail on that here in a minute. And then one final thing to consider, it does look like after the cold front passage Sunday morning, that we could have a period of some persistent snow bands, keeping some light snow going into Sunday afternoon, and those would likely favor all of north central Idaho and southwest Montana. Now I mentioned the potential for snow squalls. Currently looking at the current pattern that's coming up and some of our climatology, what's happened in similar events, we are seeing an enhanced potential, and we're putting about a 50% chance on it for snow squalls to develop mainly between midnight to 9 a.m. Sunday morning. And it really looks like that's going to be favored across southwest Montana, so the I-90 corridor from East Missoula all the way to Homestake Pass, and Highway 93 from Stevensville south all the way into Lemhi County, Idaho. So those are the areas that are most likely to see these snow squalls. And some of the things that we're concerned with the snow squalls would be narrow corridors of brief, heavy snow, near zero visibility, and a flash freeze on roads as we see temperatures fall quickly with and behind the front. So that's something that we'll be keeping an eye on. Just wanted to throw that out there, particularly for the early Sunday morning time frame. Now as we get into early next week, it looks like we're going to have this pattern of high pressure off to our west, low pressure off to our east, and that leaves us more in a northwesterly flow. Overall, that tends to be a relatively cool to near normal for temperatures. Most locations will likely see any precipitation that falls as snow, although some of the lowest valleys in central Idaho could see a rain-snow mix. With this kind of pattern, it is favorable to see some really light weather systems moving through. Those are kind of hard to time this far out, but it does look like there will be periods of snowfall possible. And then if we really look out there, this is the 6 to 10 day outlook. Overall, the pattern doesn't change a lot. However, there are growing signs that as we get towards this time frame, late January into early February, there's going to be increasing chances of seeing some cold Arctic air outbreaks. So just something to keep in mind as we approach February, that looks like it's going to become more likely over the region. So here's the weather impact matrix, with the main day being highlighted Sunday with that cold front passage coming in, and particularly across southwest Montana and Lemhi County, where we could see those snow squalls and a rapid fall in temperatures leading to a freeze up of the roads. That's all I have for today. Our next briefing is scheduled for Sunday, January 22nd, but in the meantime, feel free to give us a call if you need any other assistance. Thanks. Have a great week.